Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll go through the 4 important parts of the exciting and in-depth concept of peso cost averaging. If you want to learn more about that, then keep on watching. Gusto ko mag-invest sa stock market pero saka na lang pag nagka-extra pera na ako. Sounds familiar, yes? Ganito kasi yung common thinking nating mga Pinoy when it comes to investing in the stock market, na kailangan natin ng hundreds of thousands of pesos bago tayo makapag-start mag-invest sa stock market. And fortunately, there is this peso cost averaging that encourages Filipinos to start even with just a low capital. Here in my previous video, I shared Call Financial's Easy Investment Program. EIP is a simple and easy way to invest in the stock market in the long run. And with that said, let's proceed to the first important part of peso cost averaging. First is for you to invest in a blue chip company. As mentioned in my first video, what I love about Call Financial is that they have suggested blue chip companies you can do peso cost averaging with. Again, blue chip companies are companies na established na sa kanilang industries.
So for example, sa real estate, nandiyan si Robinson's Land Corporation. And then for banking, there is BDO.
So these are example of blue chip companies na established na sa kanilang industries. Bakit nga ba sa blue chip companies tayo? Simple lang, because we would like to minimize our risk by investing in these companies that are market leaders sa kanilang industry. Also, they have long outstanding history of stability, growth, and consistent earnings. That's why hindi ganong kalaki yung pagtaas at pagbaba ng stock prices because of these reasons. The second important part of peso cost averaging is for you to invest in a fixed amount of money. More than investing, the strategy of peso cost averaging actually gives us the discipline when it comes to our money. Rule of thumb kasi, 20% of your monthly salary should go to your investments to let your money work for you. So there are people na kaya mag-invest ng 20,000 pesos per month while others can go for 2,000 pesos per month. It actually doesn't matter kung magkano yung ilalagay nyo as long as you're putting in the effort to invest your money kesa sa wala, diba? But remember, you need to allocate a fixed portion of your money per month so that the averaging works for you in the long run. Minimum amount of most brokers is 1,000 pesos. The third important part of peso cost averaging is for you to invest on a fixed interval. Bakit fixed interval? Later on my illustration, I'll let you know why. So as mentioned on my EIP scheduler tutorial in this video, you can invest on a weekly, monthly, quarterly, or semi-annual basis. Depende sa inyo and depende kung ano yung kaya nyo. When I first started investing in the stock market, I go for the quarterly basis kasi yun pa lang yung alam kong kaya ko na magiging consistent ako in the long run. I did not force to invest on a monthly basis even if I want to kasi yun pa lang yung kaya ng 10,000 pesos na monthly sweldo ko dati. So my suggestion is to go for the interval na magiging consistent ka in the long run. Remember that consistency is better than intensity. The fourth important part of peso cost averaging is for you to invest long-term. Peso cost averaging kasi is meant for long-term investing. So it's important that you have a financial goal in mind so that you can have a target that you can set your eyes to. So ito yung magiging big why mo of why you're doing things, of why you are investing. Para meron kang motivation to be consistent in your investments. Maybe you want to invest in the down payment of your house and lot or for the college fund of your kids. It depends sa inyo. Kasi iba-iba naman tayo ng financial goals. Pero Daisy, gaano katagal ba dapat ako mag-invest? Again, it depends on your financial goal. This is the best time to seek advice to your financial coaches or financial advisors para mag-dive deep kayo into these financial goals. Again, consistency is the key. Now that we're done dissecting the 4 important parts of peso cost averaging, let me share to you a concrete illustration on how this strategy is time-tested and proven in the long run as I share my screen to you. Let's go! Let's say, for example, we will invest in RLC or Robinson's Land Corporation. We will be investing 3,000 pesos per month for 2 years or 24 months. The current price on the first month is 20.9 pesos, while on the second month, it's 19.4 pesos. Third month, 19.9 pesos. Fourth month, 17.9 pesos. Fifth month, umakyat siya to 22.1 pesos. And so on for the rest of the months until sa 24th month, which is 27.6 pesos. Now let's compute the number of shares bought. We invested a fixed amount of 3,000 pesos. And on the first month, yung current price natin is at 20.9 pesos, right? So yung total number of shares na nabili natin on the first month is 144 shares. While on the second month, divide lang ulit natin yung 3,000 pesos na in-invest natin sa current price niya na 19.4. The number of shares bought on the second month is 155 shares. And then on the third month, 150 shares. On the fourth month, 168 shares. On the fifth month, 136 shares. And so on until the 24th month, which is by the time na 24th month, ang nabili natin is 109 shares. So let's compute. The total amount invested by 24th month or yung second year is a total of 72,000. So that's 3,000 times 24 months. So yun yung total amount na na-invest natin, right? Then second, the total number of shares bought by 24th month or second year is a total of 3,226 shares. So we just added the number of shares bought from month 1 to month 24. Then let's compute the average price. The average price by the 24th month is computed by dividing 72,000 divided by 3,226 shares. So we got an average price of 22.3 pesos per share. Now, here's where you see the effect of long-term investing. So let's compare it to the current price on the 24th month, which is at 27.6 per share. Remember, our average price is 22.3 pesos per share. Technically, you had a percentage gain of 23.8% in just 2 years. What more if you are invested for 5 years or more, right? This illustration is actually based on historical performance of Robinson's Land Corporation. This is if we invest every last day of the month from January 2018 to December 2019. See, this is based on actual data that EIP or long-term investing really works. Imagine you had a gain of 23% by simply being consistent with the Peso Cost Averaging technique. That's the gift of investing in long term. So, do you want to invest kapag meron ka ng malaking pera? Or do you want to start today with a small amount, then do it consistently? My question for you today is, kaya mo bang mag-ipon consistently to achieve whatever your financial goal is? Think about it. While doing so, I want you to hit the subscribe button as I share on my next video some tips on money management. Kailangan mo to. Kailangan mo to.
Kailangan mo to.
Quick summary tayo. The 4 important part of Peso Cost Averaging is to invest in a blue chip company with a fixed amount of money for a fixed interval and to invest long term. I hope you learned something new today and don't forget to bloom where you are planted. Again, this is Daisy. I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys!